Hello and welcome, SMO community, to this new format that I'm going to try. MrMcFee actually asked for help on his PB video. And yeah, I decided why not just make a video about it and go through the whole run, watch the whole run, and yeah, just criticize it. Because I think that can help people a lot, additionally to just change of pace. So yeah, I think we'll just start right away. I will be skipping ahead at times because yeah, I don't need to watch cutscenes and stuff. But I'm going to definitely watch through all of the movement and yeah, just criticize it. For your information, as you can see, his PB is a 101.29, SOB 59.35 at this point, and he's going for a 58 SOB and a sub-hour PB in the future. So the detail of explanation will hopefully be in this direction. So not 57 level or something, but also not just 100 level. So yeah, I think we can just start.
Turn your camera off.
Right. Just skip ahead to the start. Okay.
Well, if you mess it up, you do a long jump and it doesn't actually lose so much time.
All right, let's see this. I don't expect much to happen in cap, but we'll see. Okay, yeah. I'm also not going to comment on things where I'm like, yeah, this is sloppy. So, for example, bad cutscene skips, I'm not gonna mention that. Oh, wait. Let's watch that again real quick. Okay, so that roll, right? That was a little bit too early. Mario did not have full speed yet. So you want to do the roll barely above the bottom of the turn here. So you get like a boost with maximum speed of Mario. And then as well here, like going up the hill, you don't want Mario to jump at the top here like this. You want to basically do the last roll boosts in such a way that this upwards momentum is being caught by the curve, if you know what I mean. And then you just roll down a bit instead of just immediately roll boosting like he did. You just do it a little bit lower so you can still make it onto the railing, but without doing it so high up here. And okay, what is that, MrMcFee? Don't do a roll cancel there. Never. If this format is well received, I might do this more regularly, by the way. But we'll see about that. Okay, all ready for this triple jump or for the cap return jump. Yeah, you don't need to turn like that. Like, okay, it might make it a little bit easier, but all it is doing a backflip and then throwing Cappy left and a little bit down because otherwise the head will eat your cap throw. But it's literally a backflip and throwing left. Why would you make it harder by moving it right? Like, a lot more can go wrong and it's slower. Not by much, but yeah. Same thing for this up throw. Don't up throw. Like, sure, it works the same if it goes well, but it does not give you any benefits. The only thing that can happen is that Cappy's not there when you need him. Sure, it worked, but just not consistent enough. And every time I tell it to people and they say like, no, that the up throw helps. It's like, no, it doesn't. And every time it's people who I see constantly messing up left side. So just Don't do the up throw, please. See how Cascade treats us. Okay, for this roll here, for the last one, so 1, 2, 3, this last one, did that quite late, and it also looks like a button press instead of a shake input. I don't know what happened there, but like you did not get a full roll. But you see how Mario is already so much in the dirt here? You want to roll cancel like before or right on this edge of the dirt, right? So you do your last roll boost a little bit earlier, you delayed it here. So you land right on this change from grass to dirt, and right there you want to roll cancel, because look where the chain jump already moved. It should be pretty much still on the metal thing here, if you do it right. Of course, everything that I said so far is very minor, but I think those minor things, like, they build up. And those are not that difficult to change. Yeah, and stuff like this, as I said, that's just mistakes that's not intended, so I'm not going to really mention stuff like that. That was good though. Also want to be a little bit positive, but you know, I'm here to criticize, so. Okay, I don't like how he does not move Mario off the Thorn Cappy here. Like, he just turns around. I mean, sure, it worked here, and it will work in a lot of situations. But if you backflip, like, you need to backflip early for this to work. Let me show it to you a little bit more carefully. Wait. There, if the chain jump moves, like, this is very precise. Yeah, the chain jump already hits Cappy, and like, if you did the backflip a little bit too late, it would not have worked, right? So what you want to do is move a little bit away from Cappy, just so even if you do it a little bit later, it will work. Like, sure, that was not slow here at all. It worked. It wasn't slow, but just consistency wise. Okay, and do not spin pound for movement like that. Completely useless. It's faster on a TAS or BTT level, sure, but you're not going to save time with it. Not consistently, at least. Just do a roll input with, like, just ZL or ZR, Y, and then up throw roll cancel to the side. But no spin pound. Okay, no chest clip, I like it. Definitely not needed. Alright, and let's skip ahead a bit again, because cutscenes. And go to Sands. Okay. Okay, I think... Okay, let's see what he does here now. Yeah, okay. So, I think at this point you should try going for the pipe suck, which is coming up in, like, after this, right after this moon. So for that, it's already important here. That actually was a really good dive. A lot of people do it way too late, and then the setup doesn't work, but this was low enough. And the dive was also good. You see Mario landing before the moon here. If you do a roll boost into the moon there, you can basically be in the air when grabbing it, and then go through the left pillars and long jump towards the bird. Actually, I think I can just... Wait, I think I can just show it. Let's see really quick. Let's see. So I can't show it like exactly because I'm not in the cycle here. But basically, if I zoom the... Yeah, okay, I can't do it exactly, but you know, I just go here and roll into this, right? And if you do that correctly, and of course at the right timing, you can long jump here and grab the bird there. And that will set you up perfectly to afterwards basically just dive onto here and then long jump into the pipe. Also, I'm sorry, I'm like playing through OBS here, so I'm missing a little bit of input because of delay. But yeah, you know what I mean. So just land on here with the dive and then long jump into it. And if you do that correctly from the bird position, you will get a pipe suck, and yeah, it's definitely worth it, especially because the roll boost, you are, as I said, like if you look at this, you are already right where you were supposed to be. So just do a roll boost and then move through the pillars, long jump towards the birds, and yeah, I think you understand what I mean. Yeah, because this now is too close, so you can't do... Okay, that's... Okay, and that movement is horrible anyway, even for this method. You want, like, if you don't want to do that long jump, at least like dive a little bit more to the left here and do a spin pound into the pipe. But this is just... No. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or not, though, but... Also, can you not hear desktop audio?
Oh, then you have to get the...
I'm not sure. Let me just raise the volume a little bit.
Well, I meant like you'd be playing for long. Actually, no.
Okay, I hope it's not like...
On reverse jacks.
I hope the audio is fine.
Reverse jacks, get the... Or you have to go to Jackson Tower and then get the chest.
I genuinely have no idea. Okay, I assume that was supposed to be a spin pound, so that's fine.
Yeah, SRC works. I just had to figure it out. Oh, the drop down menu doesn't work? I mean, I could like... Here, let me see if I can like... click it. What the
Okay.
I fat fingered the camera center button and I just went the completely wrong way. I don't even know if Rambo work physical platform.
Wait, let me see. I missed if the setup for Rambo's right. Yeah, okay, no. This good? Yeah, all good. Also good. Spin throw to capture that. I don't know if that was intentional, but spin throw. The spin throw is really easy to time and can be buffered.
I never did a single bill, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, janky movement, but sure.
Nice. Only 50 seconds behind.
Okay, looking good. Okay, okay. Why? Why? Okay, so explain to me why you would do difficult movement for this part. Like, sure, do a spin pound, right? That's exactly what you should do. A roll boost. Why the roll cancel? What for? If you don't need to do inputs, don't do them. You can only mess stuff up. And like, look, this only happened because MrMcFees did a roll cancel. If he just did a roll and then waited for the roll to end and then did a spin pound, no problem at all. But like this, the whole movement is janky, messing it up and grabbing the moonlight. There's no reason for this. I don't know if you like understand what I mean, but like just if you don't need to do extra inputs, don't do them.
You got this. You got the platform cycle.
And yeah, that camera manip, I did not understand what you were going for there. For your information, this is not necessary for exactly this scenario right here, but if you want to make platform cycle a little bit easier, sure, in this case it wouldn't have worked anyway. But usually it's very difficult when the platforms at the back touch, then the cycle will be very difficult. So what I do is get the bullet bill to spawn earlier. So I think it's common knowledge that when you jump onto this higher part here, the bullet bill will spawn. However, this is not only for that, but also for the wall right here. So if you hug the wall here, the bullet bill is also going to spawn early. So what MrMcFee does here is do the roll cancel earlier before this wall. This means that the bullet bill is going to spawn later than if he spin pounded towards this wall, hugged it, and then did the roll cancel bounce with the wall essentially. So for some cases, you actually want to hug the wall so it spawns earlier. For example, when the platforms touch. The platforms touch, you do the RCB right next to the wall, it spawns earlier and moves past the spot before you're there, before you need to be there. So you can adjust it a little bit that way. Of course, in this scenario, it doesn't matter, but that's just a general tip that I wanted to give.
I messed up the archway movement.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's why I don't like diving into the moon there. I know it's faster, but I like genuinely just dive here and then jump into the moon normally. Because like, sure, it loses a little bit, but this, I don't want that happening to me.
Bounce, no.
How?
So I don't think you really need to dive into it.
I'm ahead.
I don't get it, bro.
Oh wait, actually. Oh wait, now after that bonk, I'm ahead.
Okay. I mean, a very minor thing, right? You want to open the chest as soon as possible. So a roll and then roll cancel is not the fastest. You want to buffer a jump already while it's black screen, and then spin throw a dive towards the crate. That opens it a little bit earlier. Of course, if you want to grab coins, it's a little bit harder because you have less time to get there and also grab the coins. But yeah, your decision. Just something small I wanted to mention.
That does not make sense.
Don't spin punt there, just roll. And don't roll between the Stein and the bench, please. Very unnecessary. Doesn't save any time and just bonk potential. Alright. Actually quite a bit to talk about here in Sand, so let's just move on. Okay. I don't know if that was the intention, but you want to be a lot more parallel for this dive, right? Like, sure, you get up here, but you want, like, Mario is facing left now, to the left of the Goombas. You want to look to the right of the Goombas so you can roll there, because this is obviously slow. Probably wanted to go for that, but I'm just saying in case this is the intended strat.
You should grind it. Or you should just do ruin dials.
Nope.
Nice leg clip. Yeah, can't complain there. That's good.
Gotten very good patience on like knowing when a fake clip is fake or not.
Come on, game.
Okay. You see this mistake, right? Missing this hole. Very easily avoidable. Very easily. Like, just turn the camera upside down. Like, if you look, or upside down, I mean top to bottom. That's what I mean. If you look top to bottom here, you will see the shadow on the wall when you move towards there. So the shadow will appear also on this entry here. And you will just have such an easy time actually making Mario get into the right position. Of course, the problem for that, like in this case, it's easier to time the Y press if you get the entry, because that's harder if you look top to bottom. But if you want to hit the spot and the Y press isn't the problem, then definitely put the camera from top to bottom. That rhymed somehow, I think.
Oh, I mean, you could just stop when you get a good second.
Here you put it top to bottom. I don't understand. Because here the camera moves back automatically. There's no reason to do that. I mean, it doesn't this time, but I'm like just saying.
This is not that bad, even though I lost speed. And I got second.
Oh, you go for that? Damn.
Okay, that's slower than not doing it. If like this bad, or maybe not, but it barely saves any time, right? So if you go for it, please go for the fastest strat. Like, sure, this roll is good, but then instead of doing a dive here, just jump normally. Like, let me show again. So you roll on here, do a jump onto like this part, and then from here you do another jump in onto the right spot, and during that jump you already turn around, and then you can instantly go into first person. Sure, what you did here, it was actually surprisingly fast for what you did, but still slower than what I propose. And if you go for it, why not go for the full time save at least?
I jumped. I like.
And yeah, that jump happens if you
I jumped.
press A little bit too early.
I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid as hell.
But yeah, already done with leg. As expected, like, you know, short. Let's see how Wooded treats us here.
Dang.
Okay. Okay, already something small. The later you do this last roll boost,
And then I like bonked my
the better.
head off the wall after.
Of course, you don't, like, you need to grab the rock, but the last roll boost should be so Mario, like, you see there's still a gap between Mario and the rock here. You want to make Mario basically stand up there optimally, because that makes Mario still grab it without kicking the rock, and it lets you keep the most speed because you're on more on a slope than where you stopped here, and if you then turn to the left you keep a lot more speed than this. Like, sure, this works, it's enough, but you're definitely not as fast as you could be. I think a good sign that you were not fast enough is actually the moon from the bunny spawning before, like, it's already low here, right? So that's a good indicator that your last roll of the rock was a little bit too early. Because you did not have enough speed to get out of spawning range, if you know what I mean.
This game's terrible.
I pressed B, bro.
Great mistake.
That's so stupid. I fat fingered B. That was good mashing too. Great way to lose 3 seconds.
I could.
In general, I don't like when people start trying to get that insta capture like this, right? And insta capture is only worth it like if you do it very optimally here. What I propose is just going closer to it and then roll canceling into it normally, and then like just mashing B and Y basically. You roll cancel and mash B and Y. That way you will also insta capture and like it will be in the air, right? So in this case, the uproot is on the floor when capturing it, which makes getting the fast uproot more difficult and less consistent.
I could say 0.07. How?
And I also do that roll cancel. Like I don't do a insta capture there. I mean, it is still an insta capture, but most people don't consider it one. What I do, but yeah.
Wait, how did you go?
That was good.
Do you have supports?
What do you mean?
Where did you go?
No, I didn't. I'm saying
Okay, that was very slow. If you're here, right there, center camera. Center the camera, it will be perfectly behind Mario. And sure, you want to move it upwards as well, but this is a lot of waiting for the camera to move from the stick. If you want to move it upwards, which I don't suggest because in my opinion it's useless, but sure, go ahead. It isn't that bad, but if you do it, please, before putting it upwards, center the camera. Even if Mario does not look towards the moon, it will be in the right position, just because the camera will center onto the wall, basically. It won't center behind Mario in this case. So even if you look to the right here, centering camera will make it perfectly look at the wall.
No, I didn't. I'm saying my
Even better than you did there with the stick yourself. It will look exactly like this.
Golden wooded by 0.007.
Oh, okay.
And it was terrible. Only good because I got maze clipped.
What's your sob?
100. Wait, give me a sec. Fuck, I went back in bounds. It's 10012.
Oh, okay.
I'm losing even more time now because for some reason.
Here as well, this insta capture, it can only, like as you did here, it can only damage you. Just go closer, roll cancel into it, and mash Y and B for the roll cancel until you capture it. It's not hard at all, and it will not result in mistakes like this. And the uproot is always going to be in a good position here. Oh yeah, you're even talking about it here. Also, here, right? If you don't do maze clip, which you're not gonna do, I hope, don't break the back blocks, break the front blocks. I will show you the reason in a second.
It's not even faster. Actually, it's faster if you like.
Because now you uncapture, and here you're at the... Okay, you messed up the spin punt, but here you're at the back of this section here, right? So if you spin punt down, the way from where you land until out of the maze is longer. So this is why you want to break the front blocks. Then you can spin punt down here and do an instant roll cancel, which first of all makes like you don't need to time your roll cancel afterwards. You will get a lot of speed from it, and the distance is not like, okay, it's not much the distance, but why limit yourself on purpose? Like, this is not as much speed as you would have with an instant roll cancel there. Oh, that was close. Very janky, but works, I guess.
Okay, I messed up the entire movement, but the backup was.
Oof.
Oh, that was not a bad idea. Not a good idea.
Skip that cap throw. Completely useless. Look how, like, if you have this much distance, just, like, do a dive. This loses 0.3, just that cap throw. This one as well. I mean, sure, that was maybe because of the backup, but just saying. Oh my god, what is happening?
That was so scary.
Yes, it was. Why? This is another thing that I don't understand. This dive wall serves no purpose. None. The only thing that can happen is that you don't get your capture back and you miss the movement. Because doing a cap return jump is like probably 2 or 3 frames slower, right? If you do the dive vault optimally, which it's not gonna happen. These are just things where you're like inconsistent for no reason. You don't need these things.
Like 15.
Yeah, you can easily PB. What's your sob?
59.37.
And what's your PB?
154.
Yeah, you can easily PB by several minutes. I don't know about several, but at least one. But what the hell am I doing? I just fucking died to the dumbest thing ever. That was the dumbest
Also, this roll cancel, this dive vault.
I died to the
Just do an up throw here, dive forward, and home in during the dive. Get a cap return jump.
ever. That was
Because this, like, sure, it's, you just sit up there, but usually it's very consistent. But what I'm saying is not hard at all, and yeah, definitely faster.
good idea.
Why am I doing like this fast stuff? I don't need to do.
What, you went for pipes triple?
No, I went for normal fast.
Okay.
stuff, but then I
Perhaps wasn't bad. Alright, let's move on. I'm just going to skip over Cloud a little bit, I think, because like let's see a Cloud boost, but yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm obviously.
So you do a hint dart.
Yeah, you
No. Also fine. Whatever. We can skip over Cloud. Okay.
What? This run hates me.
This cap throw also loses 0.3. Just do a dive.
I mean, I said I don't use auto split, bro.
That wasn't bad. That was actually like really nice movement. Here, for the triple throw, look how long Cappy is there. Immediately home in after the triple throw. The triple throw is so fast that you can't home in too fast. Like, just home in immediately. Also very nice. Oh,
Why are you gonna make a mistake, damn it?
that start is actually really good for a 210 gold. Like, except, like, the only thing that you didn't do is a dive vault. Like, okay, the starting movement, sure, wasn't top level, but didn't even lose a second.
Damn.
So I'm interested what's gonna happen. Like, where you lose that time.
Just got a 36 class.
Like that, okay, sure. Also loses a second, maybe. Okay. Center the camera. Simple fix. You do the roll cancel, and right there you center camera, and then you just move forward. A lot easier to just hit the moon instead of this. Because, like, sure, you know where the moon is, but as you saw here, not that well that you can just do it blind. Also, if you center the camera, it will set you up here, because now you need to do a cap throw here and dive. If you set the center the camera before that, you can simply do a dive out of that opening of the stairs.
Let's go. Just get comms up real quick.
Also very slow here. I think at this point you should start doing reverse trapetal. Or if you don't do reverse trapetal, then one thing that you could do is get, like, instead of waiting here for the trapetal,
Perfect loss. Let's go.
just throw it to it immediately, right? And then if you stand right there with Mario and look into the distance, this will have the same effect as reverse trapetal. So reverse trapetal works because you unload this block here, and then the trapetal launches into there. So if you stand here on the edge, look into the distance, this will also unspawn this block and make the trapetal immediately fly into this one. So you could do that, wait there, then get the bottom one, and then get this one. So it's still, like, slower than reverse trapetal, but faster than what you're doing.
Just get comms up real quick.
Like, just stand right there.
That would be fucking epic.
Okay, and do a cage triple. Like, sure, it doesn't save much time, but I think at your level, worth it.
I completely forgot that I just didn't have Cappy, so I just tried to roll cancel and bonk.
I would be able to roll.
Okay. This up throw, very difficult. And even more difficult if you don't do cage triple. Because you're not going to have the setup. Like, the setup after cage triple is pretty much perfect. Because you're as high as you can be. The distance, like, Mario already looks the right way. The distance to the edge is good. Like this, I wouldn't do it. Oh, okay. Got the warp, that's nice. But
I'm
Probably
pretty
not
sure
even
you're losing
faster.
time.
yeah, just like, yeah, do cage triple, and then that up throw is also much easier.
I'm like not losing time. So
Come on, Cappy. Ground pound.
this is hashtag awesome.
Alright, let's skip ahead.
I don't know. Bro, I'm SMO Joy-Con.
Okay, just something small, like here, you dove like straight to the left almost. Really angled it a lot more, so this turn, like, you see how much of a curve Mario takes here. You want to basically land there, turn to the right immediately, and long jump.
Do I have his pony money?
The way triple storage works.
And also for this, skip this up throw or cap throw. Like, you had the head here. You could literally just have done a dive and landed on here. Like, this cap throw
Triple storage works.
just lost time for no reason.
Get a triple throw and then you don't throw Cappy again until you're gonna triple throw.
What?
Okay, let me see what do you want to do there?
Throw
Wait,
Cappy
how many
until
row boosts?
you're gonna triple throw.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do 3 roll cancels. It's very tight. I don't do 3 roll cancels because it's very tight. You should do 2 roll cancels and then do the spin throw. So much safer. Barely loses any time.
What?
Yeah, I'll do City Hall skip. City Hall skip, he's done.
What? How did you take damage there? Oh, that was like the same frame or something. That cap throw, unnecessary. This one. There, you do cap throw now. This one, completely unnecessary. Mario is... This is a 2.5 D section here. If you dive into this wall, you're not going to bonk. All you need to do is hold left and dive. This cap throw only loses time, serves no purpose. And don't dive there. Don't dive there. I tell that to so many people. This chest can, like, it drops frames, right? So it's prone to input drops. Just, instead of doing the dive, like, be a little bit closer to the front here. And then just do a cap throw here. And you can land on this strip without doing a dive. And then you just jump, dive into the wall, bonk here, and grab the one. Because this, in a worst case scenario, Cappy is gonna hit this chest. You want to do a ZL input or ZR just to initiate the dive. You're not gonna get it. You fall all the way down and either die or just lose an insane amount of time. And it's not even faster what you're doing. This dive is only unnecessary. And as I said earlier, don't do unnecessary things.
What am I doing? That's not the move.
This cap throw, you wouldn't have needed it here. Of course, I understand this is more for safety, but
That's not the movement.
it would have reached.
I'm incapable.
I missed the checkpoint.
Okay, very interesting.
Maybe not.
Oh, those shots were fast if they hit.
Dude.
I'm sad.
What the fuck is this scuffed pallet line?
I don't expect anything bad here. Yeah, this is all fine.
Get out of the way.
For each one.
Same thing as in Cascade. Don't spin punt. I feel like I've already said that quite a few times. You just do too many spin punts.
What do you mean, fuck those bounces? Unfair bullshit. The bullshit. I'm so bad at it though.
Okay.
Yo, Charlie, thanks for the
Very safe here for this. if you're here, just do a roll input. Like you're holding Cappy with Y, I assume. So here you hold it with Y, press the L, X, and then shake. The shake will give you another roll boost, and at the same time make Cappy home into the wire, which will usually give you a capture like right after grabbing the moon. This is taking it very safe here.
Charlie, thanks for the follow.
It's like
How?
pass only in 1P.
Right, what was right? I'm hearing a boost, but there's none visible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's like
How?
pass only in 1P.
Very, very weird. But yeah, I don't know. The roll, it looked like it got dropped or something.
Keep messing up good.
Also, if
Silly.
that was a mistake, then sure. But if not, then go for drive by.
With 2 L's.
And here, just to get up to that awning, jump straight up, like you're leaning left already. That's a mistake. You want to jump straight up, then jump off the scooter, still not holding any direction, and only afterwards hold left and cap throw.
What a banger message.
Okay, way too far. You went way too far towards the pole there. Like, Cappy will move there from a very far distance. You don't need to do that. Oh, twice. Very nice.
Oh, it's not even gonna help me. Oh, wait, no, it did.
We just get comms update metro real quick.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen after what
I'm
I
pretty
just
sure it's
did.
literally. I'm pretty sure comsub is impossible for me because of
Okay.
But
I think the reason why you missed this is because, like, you're holding the right stick there to the left. So you move the camera. And you want to move the camera right after bench friend, of course, but that makes you miss, like, the inputs here because you're not focusing on the right thing. Focus on the spin pound down left, and then just roll cancel blindly up left. Because the camera will move somewhat in that direction. You won't see the pull, but you don't need to see the pull. And doing that will help you in the long run.
Possible for me because of the loads.
does Stoopy have sub 4 day metro?
I think so. Yeah.
Day metro?
Okay, I don't understand. So here you do a spin pound, right? And that spin pound is in, like, this setup perfectly makes Mario stop the roll at the perfect time, right? But for you, it somehow kept it longer, I feel like. Or you just held left a little too late. I think it's more like that.
I think so.
So just in here, already hold left. Already here, hold towards the door. You don't need to wait. Like, here you're still holding forward. You want to hold left, because if you do that, Mario will pretty much exactly go into the door. And like this, you're like, ugh, left, right, center. And this up throw, I don't know. Is that up throw worth it if you're standing that close to the guy? Like, you want to stand here, so it makes this easier. Like, sure, this can work for the 4 slots. In launching it wouldn't work, but, or it could with a jump, but here you always want to be in the top left corner of the carpet. And then you can just do an easy spin throw. And just roll canceling into the cactus, it loses 2 or 3 frames. Is that worth it? Like, if you do the up throw, at least try to be here and not there.
I mean, I don't, but
And yeah, as I said, that makes you miss this.
what the hell is that? I don't mess up scoop clip.
Okay. This is my bias now, right? This camera sucks. It absolutely sucks here. I don't know if you're aware of how I do it. Let me show it real quick. But for that, I will actually change my monitor so I don't have to play through OBS. So let's see. Let's go to Day Metro. Let's see. So we're going to slots. Okay, let's see. So I moved the camera here already. I hold the stick to right, and then the camera turns like this. And sure, that will be very difficult at first, but in my opinion, it makes this, like, aiming the spin throw so much easier. And even if you don't, like, immediately hit it, you saw how much quicker it can get there. I don't know. Of course, it technically is only a camera change, but just try it. Just, you're in this cutscene and you already hold the camera to the right. So literally, hold right now, and then the camera will move automatically once you leave. Okay, now of course I failed it a few times, but you see how it's like a lot easier to see. And if you practice that a little bit, I think it will definitely benefit you. Let's go back. I only have 2 monitors, this is a little bit difficult. Okay. Okay, this is also taking it very safe here. You don't need this much height to capture the bullet bill. So, like, what you could be doing is here, instead of delaying so much to get the highest cap jump you can, doing it a little quicker. Like, this is all good so far. And then here, doing the cap jump a little bit earlier, and then you don't have to neutral bounce. Then you can just keep moving forward and getting closer to the bullet bill, making this up throw also closer to the bullet bill and capturing it earlier, which of course is faster.
Bill real. Osner just officially lost it. He...
Okay, did you hold ZL there? I assume so. Okay, and you're also one of the people that do not understand the clamp, apparently. So I explained this in detail at Change of Pace, but I will just let's go back to my gameplay real quick. Again, having to change monitor, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see. Where are we? Oh, alright, so going up the climb, right? The starting movement was good. This is all fine. You turned the camera, but whatever. But at the top here, right? You did this, And sure, I can do the spin punt in my case here. Yeah. But in your case, it's a little like you did the jump not at the perfect time, which makes like landing on the top of the spire a little bit difficult. Let me reload so we can get a moon again. Okay. So what you want to do is so okay, we're here, right? And now you jumped away and did a cap jump here. This is bad. You want to, like, instead of doing this, just do this without getting a cap jump. Just doing it earlier. And then here, like after the first one, you want to do the cap jump. You do it the other way around. So you want to do quick, slow. And then, okay, of course, I miss it now. Let me do it again. Let's actually save here. Okay, let's just get back up. Doesn't matter how now. Okay, so we're here. Do a quick one. No, okay. Do a quick one and then slow one, and then you get a rainbow spin there. And the rainbow spin from doing that cap jump will perfectly, like, look at this. Mario is right on top because, right? Let me show you. We did this. Like, look how centered Mario is. This is what you want to do. And this will be the move that basically gets the moon. And then you're so centered that you can just do a spin pound every time. So, yeah. Just try that instead. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Wait, there we go. Okay. So yeah, you see you're not centered here. I think this can still work for spin punt, yeah, but it's just less consistent like this.
Oh, he's so wet.
Bruh.
Whoops, that's not the movement.
No problem, man. Glad I could help.
Okay, that all looked good. Alright, let's skip to snow. Okay, quality. Okay.
What the hell? You're trying to dox someone in your stream. Some random lurker. Just go for ICC.
That looked good. The only thing that I don't like is roll cancelling there next to Toad, because you could hit Captain Toad with Cappy and make him like wait until you can talk. So what I just like to do is roll cancel downwards. But if it works like this, all good.
Just go for ICC.
Yeah, go for ICC. Good idea.
No.
Even better idea by MrMcFee.
I
Do you think
only
you can do
sort
it?
of know how to do yellow setup.
YOLO. Not even a non-setup.
Wrong, I am cheese. Nice try, though. Oh, my bad.
No way.
Yes.
Nice
Yes.
try, though.
Yes. 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 Finally, somebody that doesn't do dumb movement here. This is exactly what you should do. It's fast. It's very easy.
No way.
The only thing that I just saw is here, like, that second wall jump was very slow. And yeah, don't do a third wall jump there. Just bonk into the wall and it will grab the moon. But I like it. Don't change it. Please, please, please don't change it. I changed it now at a 57 level. And my PB still does this movement. my 5752 does this movement. People who change this like at a 101 or earlier. Sorry, that was a bit of a rant. Okay, there. 1, 2, 3, and then roll cancel into the Shavarian. If you roll cancel into the Shavarian and then jump immediately, you can keep the trajectory right towards the umbrella here. Like this, you're slowing down, and then like this, a lot slower. Also, you don't need the full height here. You could have done the cap throw way earlier. Like, you're getting so much height. You're actually getting so much height that you're like right below the snow, which can give you the weird downwards wall jump. So you want to be a little bit lower on this, which obviously is also faster because it makes you land here earlier.
I might be able to catch up with you if you die 5 times in Goomba Room again.
No thanks.
You do fish dip?
Nope.
Okay, if I get fish dip.
I mean, if you miss the clip here, like you can already like get way further inside of this entrance before doing the dive, but yeah, probably just want to hit the clip anyway.
Except I suck at it. So.
Nice. Very interesting. Why do you do a long jump there? Like, just make Mario turn around and dive. You'll be at the ground earlier, you can do rolls earlier, you can get to the blowy joy earlier.
Everybody out and die 5 times.
And you can also shake there earlier. Make the spinies fall off
5 more times.
quicker.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You don't need to move so much with the blowy joy.
You asked me to.
Let's go.
Very nice.
Let's go. Let's not do what I did last time. Okay.
This, by the way,
What I
that's exactly what you should be doing at the uproots. This is what I mean. Of course, it was still a little bit slower. I don't know what you did. Probably just didn't mesh fast enough or something. But this is exactly what you should be doing with the uproots instead of the weird spin throw insta capture attempts.
fuck, I suck at reverse typhoon. My fucking feet. I keep fat footing the wrong button.
It's for the 5 bits.
Feet.
Okay, if you're, I assume you just did the long jump because we were too far left. But yeah, you can just roll into the
It's
wall.
for the 5 bits. Element of surprise.
Nice.
I think this is gold pace. I don't know though. It would be nice if I got Snowdram on this space though. Dude, I think my snow build is my worst gold.
Worst gold, 437. Probably not. Okay, let's just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
Goomba Room correctly.
I feel like a lot of your time loss comes from these sloppy things here. Like, sure, the things I mentioned, yeah, they exist. It's important, but I see a lot of sloppiness, and stuff like this just loses like 4 seconds. You know, just like that. I mean, that wasn't for it, but for example.
I'm at gold too.
Nice snowdrum though. Yeah. Okay,
Say it's
good to see that.
I'm incapable of doing Snowdram.
Why do the why do the Shiranapans? Just do a triple jump. Like this, it's not even faster, or maybe it is on a BTT level. It's not gonna be for you. Let me actually show you exactly what you should be doing. Okay, let me just, my monitor has to switch on again, or over. Okay, seaside. So we're here. Of course I mess up. Let's just keep it going really quick. This is gonna happen in those videos, by the way, because I'm not going to cut them very well, so I'm going to make mistakes when showing the gameplay. But yeah, exactly that. What you're doing is so unnecessarily difficult, and as you saw, you messed it up. Like, this is not faster than what I just showed you. And I assume that's exactly what you were going for, even with the mistake. But yeah, let's switch back.
Yeah, it's decent.
How did you grab them on there? Was that only a roll cancel or did you jump? I don't know. That looked very weird.
What are you doing?
Basically.
How did you get that kind of dive?
Yeah, gold. Wait, no shot, right?
Why?
Actually golded.
What for? What for is that spin pun?
I golded.
Serves no purpose. Can only lose time.
Go. I'm only a minute behind now instead of 2 minutes.
Can angle that a little bit more so you can roll down earlier, but yeah, all good.
Gold seaside by
And RCP instead of triple jump, for sure.
323.
Gets more rolls in and
With fish dip? How many
yeah,
runs have we done?
therefore faster.
My gold doesn't have fish dip.
You do it?
Or it did fish dip.
Yeah, no need to do chest or fish dip or whatever we call it, but yeah.
Have you gotten fish dip in a run?
Definitely something you could look into soon-ish,
How do you not get
but
better than a 323?
you don't need it.
Wait. Oh, because when I did get it, it was one time, and it was, I think I went back in bounds on fish clip.
So you've only ever gotten fish dip once?
Yeah.
How many runs have you done?
195.
Jeez.
Watch, I'm gonna get it right now, though.
I was gonna say you should
What
probably
was that sound?
stuff that you implement.
Well, I mean, I had the segment, so it's because I'm going for the 1 bonk fish dip, and I'm being a dummy and not going for the 2 bonk one.
Yeah, you should go for
Okay, turn around with the cheap chip. Turn around with the cheap chip before uncapturing there. Like, look, you're uncapturing, and Mario looks like towards the outside, right? If you, and therefore also goes in that direction, like the fish is in front of Mario. If you turn around, Mario is going to uncapture in your direction, in the direction where the camera is, which makes it possible to just swim away from the fish earlier. This literally saves a second. It's like if you do it on the level of Tyrone or something, it's insanely much faster than doing this. It would really surprise you.
How about this? I'll go for 0 bonks, just because this run is so bad and I don't even care. I'll go for no bonk. I'm gonna hit no bonk too.
Okay, but in general, solid season. Oop.
Yeah, fish run. Okay, have some.
Let's look at luncheon.
I just got a 649 lunch with my PB though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You don't need to do the rolls into this, rolls and then roll cancel into this, so I think what you're doing is fine. I assume you wanted to get another roll there. Okay, I have no idea what's going on now.
Dude, that was not
You could do an RCB there, that's what I do.
That was fucking awesome.
Do spiritless.
Yeah, don't do Spiritless. What the hell?
That was such a weird thing.
Okay,
One time
you were surprised too.
I throw, I don't get it, but it still works out. That was so weird. That was funny.
Okay, so I assume I'm going to have to say don't do a spin pound here in a second. Wait for it.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm not sure if you tried it, but don't do a spin pound there.
What the hell is my PB? Why is my sob 4 minutes faster?
3.5.
That'd be funny if I had like 55 subs. Okay, game.
Why am I doing forkless? Oh well.
Wait, did I see it? Wait. Don't do a spin pound. You lose time to the spin pound. If you don't do the spin pound, you can grab the moon before this blue part appears here. You grab it after the blue part appears. You lose time with it. You lose time with spin pounds. Don't do spin pounds everywhere.
Why am I doing forkless?
Also, I don't know why you're doing forkless.
Oops. I didn't get enough speed on that RCB. Oh well. Humor you?
Okay, that all looked good. Ah,
About
please get that board. I don't think you did, but no. But I love that strat so much. I miss it. I miss it. Are you going for the? Okay, I don't know why you turned the camera like this,
Oh shit.
but
you got it.
sure. It doesn't, like, it did not serve any purpose there. Also, if you do that movement like this, throw Cappy before getting the moon, so you capture the lava bubble immediately. Okay, I assume you want to do a spin pound. I'm not sure, so if you didn't, then there you should have done a spin pound. Okay,
playing it so safe.
looked good. Why center the camera here? Makes it way more difficult to go over the railing, the fence, but sure. Useless spin pound again. Useless. If you do extra inputs, why do you do them? These inputs are not necessary. The only thing that can happen is that you mess up the spin pound. For example, get a spin throw, miss a lava bubble, and lose time. Because it does not save time here. The objective here is to get the lava bubble as low as possible, which sure you did here. This was very low. But there's the spin pound just adds risk for nothing.
So I don't want to mess it up by going too risky.
Just do slow flip. 2 slow bolts.
I like that movement though.
Great idea.
Yeah, you don't even need to do slow bolts. Double hyperspeed? Holy, I'm him.
Yeah, okay, sure, do that like this. If you capture like the Panbro, what I always used to do is jump on these cheese blocks here, then do a jump from there, throw Cappy behind the Panbro with a normal throw, and then home in. Sure, what you do here, I guess it works. But if you do this, then do it earlier, like here already. Or maybe a little bit more forward, but you do another jump here, and this definitely is slow.
Hyperspeed? Holy, on him.
Yes, yes. Okay, a little bit unlucky here, but of course, in classic Dancester fashion, I have to rate this strat A minus, execution B plus. Even though you captured the Panbro again.
Like when you're in the forks room and you like die.
Actually,
and Cappy out,
Actually, no, strat was a straight A.
it goes super fast.
Not A minus, it was a straight A.
Nice ass. Thanks, man. I know I've been showing it off a lot recently.
So straight A and B plus.
Thanks for the compliment, bud.
Unnecessary spin pound.
I guess
Yet
I'm
again.
sorry, bro.
Yeah, I know. Just
Slow
two
pulse
slow
doesn't
pulse
even-
to this
Oh,
story
slow pulse
mode.
anyway. Okay. It's a great idea.
What? Bro. Oh wait, what? I didn't even know you could do that. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy times 2.
Okay, this camera is scary, but it worked. Oh! No! Why did you have to destroy it? Why? That movement, sick, right? Just like in Lost, up through roll cancel. But what do you do in Lost? Why is this fast? Because you get a triple throw. Why do you throw it away? A triple throw is faster than a spin throw. All you needed to do is triple throw and home in immediately. This is slower.
This might come.
You had the perfect setup.
Like, so good. Should I go for slow start?
Wait. That's a 618. That's pretty good.
Okay, let's just skip this.
Damn, I'm so ahead of this guy.
Yeah, okay, sure, do that spin pound if you really want to, but you know my opinion. Okay, let's just see the start of Ruined here and then... Yeah. Okay, I don't think I need to watch Ruined. Let's actually skip it like this, probably easier. And actually, let's also see how you grab the moon. Okay, that's good. And I already saw it. You know what I'm gonna say. See, you lost time. You lost time. You lost time to simply doing a normal jump and kept throwing left.
Do it.
Yeah. Are you not?
Okay, okay. Okay, I might get banned.
Ooh, very slow movement.
I'm doing the room.
Sure, like I understand, people were very scared of this roll cancel here, but nowadays, where we found that just doing a dive and then another dive and then a triple jump Shirana bounce is the fastest, why not just do that? Really simple and a lot faster than this.
Doing the rune fight and like copy and pasting.
The only hard thing about this is the Shirana bounce.
Hashtag swag.
I know, yeah.
Ow, I bombed.
Okay.
This guy fucking sucks. Hashtag on base.
Hashtag. Put
What?
What am I doing? Not make you do anything. Ow.
This guy is. Wait, can I say bad words? This guy sucks. On pace. Hashtag on pace.
Oh.
Okay, here again, we have had this once before in... Where was it? I forgot. At some point, I said, that last roll, it looks like you did a normal Y press. This looks the same again.
On pace.
There. Did you see that? This last roll. Why? Why is it a button press? There. It's a button press. It's not a shake. That loses time, and you saw you didn't get the distance because you were not fast enough.
I missed. Okay. I actually have to focus.
Oh wait, that's actually a thing. Hashtag on pace. Hashtag on pace.
Yeah, focusing is actually a thing.
I think that Discord sound was in the video.
What?
Oh yeah, that happened because you turned the camera too early.
What? Where am I going?
Yeah, unlucky. But fine.
Going against this guy sucks.
Is it even working?
That room.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oh, very nice trajectory there. Please choose wisely here.
Gold bundle.
This is gonna cost you extra. Okay, I saw the head shake, so I assume the triple jump was not on purpose.
Fuck, I almost ground pounded like a dumbass. Oh, this is working. It didn't fucking work. What the hell am I doing? Go more left, go more left, go more left.
Okay. Okay, my prediction. Because I know the SMO community and I know how people don't understand the camera here. My prediction, the camera is gonna turn. MrMcFee's gonna complain why the camera turned. Let's see.
I did the stupid ass triple jump.
Just go for 2DSS and ruin the run.
Why is the camera that way?
See? I knew it. Okay. Let's show you exactly why this happens.
What the hell am I doing?
Look at the camera here before the fight ends.
It didn't fucking work. What the hell am I doing?
Do you see? Like, you look into this direction, the checkpoint is there, the crates are there.
Go more left, go more left, go more left. It's not like it's on.
I did the stupid ass triple jump.
Now let's see what happens once you get control back.
2DSS and ruin the run.
Oh wonder, the camera moves exactly back where it was. Checkpoint there, you look in this direction. That is why the camera is wrong there for so many people. You have it from the wrong direction. What you need to do is literally just center the camera. Centering the camera will automatically make the camera move in such a way that you look forward. If you center the camera after the fight ends, when you're on the ground, the fight ends, you're always going to have the right camera. Always. And you're never going to have this mistake happen ever again.
This is annoying.
Pause, loser. I mean,
This is like 425, I think.
Notes are bomba, I'm sad. Also, the camera thing that I explained, it will only happen on the first boss fight that you do. Because on the second one, you will always have Mario stand around and the camera will always be in the right position. This only applies for the first fight.
10 and then a 326 and then a 539.
Because like this, you will see Mario stands here and the camera is right towards the moon anyway.
need to practice my shots.
Fuck.
Oh, you were minus 19? What happened?
Shards mostly. And that little bonk on ogre stuff.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay. So, first thing, in my opinion, it's easier. Like here, you do a normal jump. In my opinion, it's easier to get a cap return jump there because then obviously you have more height. It's just an easier jump. So here, instead of doing a normal throw, do an up throw and keep Cappy there. Dive onto this spot, jump over, land here, and like when you like land here, you want Cappy to return to you. Then you get a Cappy return jump. Makes it a lot easier already. And your trajectory here was bad. I assume you wanted to center the camera and it just didn't happen. That's because you went too far left here, or like from Mario's perspective too far right, but from our perspective here too far left, which makes it impossible for the camera to turn. So you want to jump more like this. Mario should just be more to the right on the screen here. Then you can center the camera and this won't happen. Also, what? Okay, saved it.
No, don't fall.
Scary. Was that intentional? Because that shake is really slow there.
Really bad. I swear I can't center the camera so late.
Fucking Bowser Jam.
Right, let's see. I don't expect anything big in mech. Usually people are pretty good at it. Oh, scary. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't expect much. Yeah, pretty good.
I know it is, yeah.
Did not expect anything less, because usually mech is the one thing that people practice a lot, so they know what they're doing. Okay, also nice. Would have been fun if you didn't do the spin punt there.
28 seconds of leeway for a PB. Basically.
Did you do a spin punt there to get the globe? No. Okay, good. Right, let's look at Moon, and then we're done here.
You go for one wall jump.
Yep.
I mean, it's not hard, but
Like a boss.
I go for 0 wall jumps like a true boss. I go into the moon cave. Shit. Please. Nope.
Oh. Right, let me see this again real quick. Yeah, okay, I think that was just a mistake, but you usually get towards the platform, right? If you do it, then all good. And then I don't know how you made that happen, but sure.
Dude, I never played this bad.
You can fit another roll in there. I learned that recently. Like, people, and including me, hesitate there way too much because they want to space it out perfectly. Just do 4 rolls instead of 3. Of course, not much difference, but it also feels faster if you actually do it. Nice. But that ending made single wall jump slower than double wall jump. So if you do a single wall jump, do a backflip there, and don't like just take a better line basically.
Might I remind you what I did?
Yeah, I don't think there will be much here at the end. It's just, yeah, you get that. I don't like Bowser fight. There's not really anything that can happen.
Minutes. Wait, what? Is it not? Why? Okay. I'm only a minute 43 behind.
Yeah, you could spin throw to capture.
I'm only a minute 43 behind.
There. Yeah, and I assume escape will be fine too.
I didn't. I was so confused. Did I gold anything else? Okay, I golded snow, so I need to remember to save snow because I did a double split and I didn't mean to. Okay, cool.
Thanks, dog.
Ooh, that was close, but it worked. In general, in the 2D section, you just want to make Bowser move without breaks. So like here, you stopped because you didn't break the block immediately. So right there, then there, and there. Like you see, every time you touch a block, that's bad. Of course, it's hardest for the staircase, but yeah.
I did no wall jump moon skip.
Yeah, and you moved a little bit there with Bowser while mashing at the start there until now, which is slow.
You got this.
Stand still.
PB.
Oh, very nice. One misses. Yeah. Oh, okay, that was scary. Yeah. All right. Yeah, GG still on that PB. I hope that my explanations
Nice one.
could help. And yeah, if this video is, if you like this video, then please like it, share it, and maybe subscribe. And yeah, I might do this more in the future. Although, as you see, the video is 1.5 hours long already, and I can't really do that for free because of my time. It's 1.5 hours that I have to sit down and just like explain a lot, right? And yeah, I already talked to MrMcFee, and he's going to pay a little bit. And yeah, I don't want much for this, but in the future, maybe if other people are interested, I will basically require a little bit, just because of the time effort that I have to put into this. But yeah, if you're interested then in me looking at your PB and giving tips like this and showing what you should be doing, then yeah, just go ahead, ask me in Discord, or yeah, I might make a form where people can submit their stuff if they're interested. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see you for the next one. Bye.